time. Bear with me. Right, I think it is. Bloody hell, Dean, you've managed to crack something tonight. Right, so I'm going to leave this running. God almighty, what a bloody headache. Right, apologies about that for anyone who saw the monstrosity of a stream attempt that I tried to do earlier on. But I think we've worked out the kinks now. Yay! You can clap if you want, I wouldn't. Right, anyway, so I don't know where we got to, but it seems like I'd probably need to do the whole thing again. So, welcome to Mean Machine Dean. Welcome back, everyone. Yada yada yada. I can't believe I'm going to repeat myself. But anyway, why not? It's new people, it's new trials and errors. But hey, we got here. That's important. Just needed a quick swig of water. Right. Anyway. So yes, I am now back, and hopefully the stream is, and it's not going to cut out again. I think I found out what was wrong. I think it was my antivirus playing silly buggers, which I'm not too happy about. Anyway, so I'm hoping you can hear me nice and clear. What I will quickly do, oh, hang on, there is Muscon, is microphone, that's on nice and high. Rift audio's nice and high, so hopefully you should be able to hear me nice and clear. So, right, let me get myself sorted, as I just faffed around trying to get everything working. So again, if you were expecting a professional stream tonight, you were wrong. Never mind, these things happen. Right, so let me just get me... Oh, there we go. Get my headset back on. Right, so, double check, make sure everything's functioning correctly, which it looks like it is. Although it does look a little bit jerky in there, but it could be because I've just walked off the screen. Anyway, right, let me turn... Right, so if all is going well, you should be able to see what I'm up to and what my little avatar in the middle is doing. So once we are ready... Right, now I can start again. Right, this is the thrill of the fight. It is a boxing simulator, not simulator, simulator. I'll explain why in a moment. Just putting the wrist straps on my hand grips. There we go. Right, so I should have 2 boxing gloves. Yeah! Right, anyway. So yeah, so some of you may know, may not know, I'm quite into my VR. I've had one for a while. It's been a while since I've done a VR stream. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. Part of the reason why I wanted to actually do this is I'm a bit of a tubber, and VR is a great way for me to exercise when I can't get to the gym or come home late from work or such. So yeah, it's a great way for me to actually lose weight, and in fact, since I've been the first stream that I didn't realise wasn't working, I've sweated a bit, but anyway, I'm going to go through the whole lot. It's not going to do me any harm, so whatever. So anyway, as I was saying, this is Thrill of the Fight. It is I'm going to say boxing simulator, I guess it is to a certain degree. There's a variety of different things that we can do. So there's essentially a training bit, some extras which I'll go through in a moment, and going into a proper fight. So yeah, so while we're here, let's go into the speed bag. If I didn't mention it before, you are really creepy, but the prep check is on point. So yeah, so essentially what you've got here is a setup, so you get these kind of interfaces that pop up that kind of give you readouts and things like that. I did attempt this in the first attempt at the stream and I was pretty poor. Let's see if I can actually do better. So basically, as you hit it, you start to get... Hang on. As you start to hit it, you get readouts and stuff. Now, it's quite weird because you get some feedback through the controllers. And it actually does, you know, feel like you're actually connecting with it. But obviously, because from a visual standpoint and the audio is pretty brilliant, you feel like you're actually hitting something. So let's see how well I can go. So just to give you an idea, just to make sure everything is functioning correctly, what you see at the bottom right is what I'm seeing, and then the game has this really cool feature where you get this kind of like third-person view. So that's kind of what I've streaming, so you can kind of see me bopping and weaving and bang, you know, stuff like that. So let's see how good I am with this speed bag. Right, let me just stay. Right, okay. It's been a while. Come on, Dean, you can do this. Come on. Right, tell you what, let me try and do it one-handed because I did this before. Oh, I'm really sucking at the moment. I used to be really good at this. Hang on. Anyway, I've never been good at the speed bag, but if you are very good at the speed bag, I'm sure you can probably absolutely like do this really well. But anyway, whatever. You get your readouts and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool. So that way you can kind of like, you know, work on your hand speed and things like that, which I think are pretty good. But considering the size of me, I'm more of a hit it really hard and hope to God they go down type of guy. So you get your readouts. If you're not happy with it, you can reset and then obviously go again. So, which I think is quite nice. So that way you get like a little way of actually tracking how well you do, which I think is quite a nice feature. So, moving on to the next thing. Hey, my kind of thing, heavy bag. So again, same sort of setup. You kind of get your readouts and things like that. I'm just gonna, sorry if I keep bothering you. I just want to keep checking that the stream's actually working. It looks like it is this time, so I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, you kind of get your readouts and things like that, which I think is pretty cool. You're still creeping the hell out of me, dude. You keep moving closer. Stop it. Anyway, so anyone else in here? No, it's just me and him in the lockers. Sure, I've seen that before. Anyway, yeah, so you kind of get the head up again. You get it measures the variety of the different types of punches that you throw, which I think is pretty cool as well. Bear with me. I'm just gonna bring that forward just a tad bit. There we go, much better. That's right, the tracking was slightly off, but I'm happier now. So yeah, you kind of get this interface, but again, you can kind of measure it. So if I throw a jab, oh, that came up the left cross. There we go, a jab. You can see the Newton force behind it. Impact velocity, I'm not quite sure what it is. That milliseconds? Mass versus speed? I don't know. I'm trying to work that out. If anyone knows, they can pop it in the chat below. I'll pick that up later. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool that it actually picks up the variety of different punches you do. So obviously if I throw a hook, there's a hook, uppercut, throw left hook, cross, jab. Now, if you keep an eye on that force, and I really start to go to town, you'll see it would jump up. So you can see that the tap it is quite light. If I really put some power behind it, you can see it actually jump up, which I think is pretty cool. That, you know, it's kind of measuring your punch and actually giving you, you know, well, I mean, I don't know how realistic it is. I've never really measured my punches on the Newton force, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And then again, you know, if you're not happy with it, you can always use that and do it again. But one thing I'm just going to quickly do, which I didn't actually show you, is oh, hang on, where is it? Again, settings. What I would like to do, I think it's in here, is I just want to set the height, and I think this is pretty cool, and I'm hoping to you guys get to see this. You should see me standing next to some steps, which is pretty cool, because it looks like you're in a massive auditorium, like, oh, I'm the prize fighter, I'm going to knock your head off. Don't know why I just did Arnold, but never mind. So you step on the scales, it measures your height. Oops, sorry, hang on. It measures your height, stand to, come on. And, oh, you nearly did it then. Slightly off there. With scales. There we go. Again, I kind of threw these back out because I was resorting things out and experimenting and whatnot, but hopefully that is now sorted, so that should be much better. Right, anyway, what was left was dummy. So if I click into dummy, you see what I mean about this dude? You see what I mean about this dude? You creepy dude, man. Anyway, dummy. So yeah, I mean, I think what's really cool about this, on a more serious note, is the fact that, like I said, if you're in a situation similar to me, you come home late at work, you don't want to go to the gym, but you know, how can I put it? you want to go to the gym, but you can't because you don't feel tired and you don't want to go, but you can play VR. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, it's a way of exercising in your home. If you're you know, if you don't want to go to the gym and you don't like the environment, or you haven't got the time, you want to have a quick session, essentially you could go on all three of these things and work up a pretty good sweat. So same thing, same premise with the dummy. You've got your variety of different areas that you can kind of tap and measure out and stuff. Go to the body, to the jaw, side of the temple, you know, go in, my favourite, the liver shot, boom, right in there. So again, you kind of get your measurements and stuff like that. And what's pretty cool is also if you start to play the game, which I'll show you in a moment, you can kind of work out, you know, where your advantages are. Obviously, if you're a short person, you can kind of, you know, really start to go to the body. If you're taller, obviously, you can start to come down. Now, all of your opponents, albeit, aren't going to be that small. Didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, you know, again, you get your damage rating, and again, the velocity. So if I tap the jaw, if I really go into it, you'll see the damage go up. But likewise in the game, you can, you know, you can kind of set things up and then go in and bang and stuff like that. So it really is quite clever. It's really surreal to think that you can feel like you're hitting a dummy. I mean, I saw this earlier and I didn't even realise. So if I tap the jaw and try and push through it, it won't actually let me do it. So it will actually roll off the face. And I think that's pretty cool. You know, in most games and stuff, you put something, it will just go straight through, right? But it's actually resisting against it, which really does make you feel like you're really connecting with these shots sometimes. So, you know, you really do feel like you're putting in training. And believe me, if you really start going for it, you can really work up a sweat in this game. So, as you can already hear, I'm sounding like I'm out of breath. I did a whole half a stream and then realised I'm getting tired. So anyway, where we got last time, I'm just going to check to make sure everything's right. It looks like it's good. Yeah, so let's go into a fight. So, quick that. In fact, just going to make sure that the microphones are functioning correctly. So I'd hate to think that I've just done all that and you couldn't hear a damn thing. So bear with me. Check to make sure. Right, and I'm glad I can hear my really aggy annoying voice. Right, anyway, so we are in. Right, so this is essentially the main crux of the whole thing. Wow, one thing I wanted to show you was, like I said, there was these extras, and the reason why I said it was a simulator but not simulator is I think around, you see how this dude just creeps up on you? What is your problem, dude? For real, you're supposed to be my trainer, you didn't even tell me nothing. Anyway, whatever. Extras. So around Halloween, I may fight some of these. There is a ghostly boxer, a zombie, and my own personal favourite, pumpkin. Because who doesn't want to knock out a pumpkin around Halloween? Anyway, turn that off. Let's go back into fight and fight some normal humans. So I'm going to start with the sparring partner. I'll set it to a minute. Yeah, it's great. Anyway, I won't fight any order tongs. It'll spoil the whole thing. Let me change that. Let's go gym. It's gym 9. So you can set up the rounds and everything like that. So you can completely customise it. If you are failing at the game, you can actually change all the settings for how quickly or tough or how powerful they are and stuff, and set your break times. But anyway, 1 round, 1 minute, that should be enough. Obviously the sparring partner, it doesn't put up much of a challenge, so I'm hoping, I'm just going to check to make sure I've got enough room to do my thing. Right, so if I go start match in a moment.
Keep it clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say, you must obey. Good luck to both of you.
I think it is still loading. I don't know if you guys can probably see me in the ring. Right. Anyway, it's a bit weird that you kind of look around, there's actual people. You've got 2 choices: quit, continue. I don't quit. So, right. Let's go, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to the scorecards, the judges have determined by unanimous decision your winner is the red corner.
That's the sparring. I didn't even know you could do that. That's so funny. What I'm just going to quickly do is just set that to, come on, do the thing. Done. 4 times. Right, there we go. Should look a bit better for you guys. So yeah, so that was essentially a fight. Let's go into the fight. Anyway, so I'm going to fight Ugly Joe. Yeah, I'd agree with that description. Let's go to the auditorium. Screw it. Let's go 3 rounds, 60 minutes. 60 seconds, with a minute's break. Oh, this is going to kill me. I'm going to do it for you lot. I cocked up earlier. This is my punishment. Right, what I'm going to quickly do. I'm going to have a quick swig of water before I start the fight. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Excuse me. So yeah, it's been been a challenging few months. I'm glad I've got this working. So yeah, I'm hoping off the back of all this VR and exercise that I can kind of drop a little of the chub, and that way I can deliver you guys something that's relatively entertaining, which is quite cool. That is boxing, because who doesn't like watching someone get smacked in the face in VR? And I get to lose weight at the same time, so winner. Right, I think this is all set to default. I'm hoping to God I can beat him, otherwise it's going to be quite embarrassing. So, right, I guess we've got to do the thing. So I'm just going to let this load.
Keep it clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck to both of you.
You should see me now in the ring, in a much bigger auditorium. Me on the big screen. Hi Mum! Hi Mum! Right, so obviously this guy's going to be a bit better, so if I go very quiet and start swearing and sound out of breath, you know why. Stop that already. I've done anything. Just stretch off a little bit. See, what is wrong with this guy? Following everywhere, dude. You don't even train with me. You just walk around. You look half asleep. Oh. Anyway, actually, he hasn't got trouble. Yeah, sorry, ref. Alright, keep giving me them bloody eyes. Right. Okay. Okay. This one's for Rocky. Oh, they got me a few times. One thing I forgot to mention is, dear. One thing I forgot to mention is you actually see the damage on his face, which is pretty cool. That you can actually, whilst you're fighting, you're actually seeing the damage. Let me just. That's better. How long have we got left? 20 seconds. Come on, let's do this. Let's go. I think I can have him. So, if you look carefully on his body, see he's got some red on his left side. His body shots have obviously taken an effect to him. I think I really need to start throwing some heavier shots in. Make sure they land and do the damage that's needed. I think I might sit for the rest of the time here. Right, come on, strength. Let's finish this. Let's finish the fight. Come on, let's do this.
Back up, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, going to the scorecards, the judges have determined by unanimous decision,
Go on.
your winner is the red corner.
Yes! anyway, let me take a seat. Right, oh, there we go. Right, so for everybody who views this video, all the feedback that I get, thank you very much. It's all appreciated. You guys are awesome. You've made me get back into VR, get back into streaming. The last few months have been extremely difficult for me. Some of you may know, with health and a variety of other issues. But hey, I'm back. Can't keep a good man down. Still going to swing. Still going to keep going. Let me get the dummy out. So yeah. So for everyone who's who's watched this stream live, I don't even know if you have. As I said, it was super late. I've just put it out on social and said, come if you want. See what I'm up to. I don't even know how long the stream has been going on for. But no, I really appreciate everyone who's been involved, everyone I'm going to see who's new, and anyone who's got any advice, tips, tricks, help. You know, even though my name's Mean Machine Dean, I'm here all about love. You know, we're not here to hate. So as much as I hate this damn thing, and you creepy weird dude, yeah, we're here to have fun at the end of the day. So I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna take my gloves off. I'm gonna leave them there on the side, floating in midair as they do. So from me, Mean Machine Dean, from the creepy weird dude over there, and from the strange dummy wherever it is, somewhere over the back, I thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you all, and have a very pleasant evening, afternoon and morning wherever you are in this world. Thank you very much, and I'll be back soon. Take care.